Yo, what's up? It's Nigga Sam. So, I'm gonna describe to you all the problems I ran into wrapping this here Vortex coil. But as you can see, I'm already attaching all the different leads and everything together using that there voltage tester to make sure that everything is connected. I'm not yet done. I still have this end to attach to that end, and there's all these wires, so I gotta find each individual one so I can make this. This one has a whole bunch of them, you know. But that's because they're all like this inside of there. Anywho, that's not the point. My biggest problem that I had originally was wrapping it. Okay, so if you will fix your whatever camera so you can see it. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Are you there? Okay, well, I'm just going to describe it anyway. So there's 24 slits. As you can see, I have the gap and then the slit and the gap. So there's 24 slits into my little discs here. All right, there's 11 discs. All right, doing it how it's supposed to be done properly, you go around the 12, and then you're supposed to, you know, because there's 11 discs, you'll pop up one behind it. So because of that, you wouldn't end up where you started. You'd end up one below it, one above it. That's the point of the 11 discs. With the 24, you have to go around the 12, and then when you go to that one below it, that's when you start wrapping in the next set of slits. So if you wrapped it properly, you would have the gaps in between, which are what these slits are here, that I still have to work on. I'm going to put popsicle sticks all over it and shit like that. Another one of my problems was when I was going back and forth through my backyard trying to make this here Vortex coil. This is what happened. My fucking coil of wire that I still have a shit ton of fucked up on me. So I'm trying to re-wrap it as I'm untangling and fixing all of that in the meantime. What other problems did I run into? Oh yeah, this thing kept breaking, so I had to like paint it and cover it in polyurethane and paint it and tape and everything. You know, making the slits properly, you want to leave a little bit of slack when you're going through this part right here, because otherwise you'll like tense it and then it'll just, you know, pull right out and it'll cause a whole bunch of issues. Also, one of the things I want to do with it is I want to attach, you know, those plant electrodes or whatever, one of those bio-sensitive electrodes to my tree out there that we cut down. My deck is gone. Look at that. Oh yeah, I already showed that a long time ago. Attach it to that tree and see what music it is playing. So how does that work? It attaches your negative to the root of the plant and your positive to a leaf near the top of the plant. And then you basically, you know, you have your negative and positive for your speaker. So basically you take those two wires attached to the plant and then you attach them to a headphone jack. You plug it into your stereo so that way it amplifies it. And then you can actually hear the electrical impulses coming from the plant that the plant is naturally putting through. And then what I want to do is then put it through this here vortex coil, which will then make it a magnetic field, you know, an electromagnetic field. So that way now it's moving all the electrons in the matter around you. As you know, electrons, you know, electricity is an electron moving from one atom to the next. You know, with magnets, you can obviously control that. All right, dusty major dust shower, turn, you're made of inanimate objects. You know, the whole nine, you're made of, you know, periodic table, you're made of carbon, oxygen, you're made of dust. You know, inanimate objects. Anywho, yeah, that's one of my plans right now, to see how it affects life. And on top of it, here's the cool part. I got all these seeds, right? I got some Venus flytrap seeds, and these are all my cactus seeds. I have all kinds of different succulent cactus seeds. And I'm going to plant those, and I'm going to see how they would be affected. It's my little workroom. I still have the recliner. And then, yeah, and life is fucking fantastic. There was something else I was going to show. Forgot what it was. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm working on thus far. Trying to actually get enough magnet wire at this point to go the other way in between the slits. And then I have to make the interference pattern. Right now, I'm just working with this. I have to make it so there's enough surface area. There's enough, you know, times going around. That's the whole point of, you know, connecting all of these together properly. This took forever. You know, I gotta sit there and find every individual wire and then attach it to the other one and then find its end, you know. And it took forever. So that way it will be one complete wire, you know. And then once you get a certain point, you just, you know, ball them up, stick it together. They shouldn't be crossing. If they do cross, then I have a problem because they're all like this on the inside of that. You know, plus you can always, you know, look it up, you know, how to make a vortex coil, POE vortex coil, Daniel Nunez. Also, these things are expensive as hell if you go to onestepenergies.com. But I also have my capacitors, and I'm still working on a lot of stuff to work with this. I would love other people's opinions. I'm all like, but I'm happier than a motherfucker because I actually got it to work. Yeah. New fridge, microwave, everything's awesome. I'm happy. I'm a good day. Hey, always 5 to 8 hertz through that, you know, if you're going to use it for that process. Right now I'm still figuring out a bunch of stuff doing research. But yeah, that's the only thing. And if you got any questions, let me know. This is part 2 for my YouTube channel. I have another one on my Facebook. I mean, if you found this YouTube channel, chances are you got it through my Facebook, so you probably should know my Facebook. But I have 2 of them. There's Samuel Walker and Sam Star Walker. Sam Star Walker has more of like a pyramid theme, kind of, sort of, ish. And then the other one's just got all my other information. If you want to look up that information, it's also on both of those timelines. You just got to find it. I know I'm talking really fast. It's hard for people to understand. Plus, on my YouTube channel, I have like, you know, freestyles and such like that. I would definitely love other people to be involved. You know, it's kind of actually difficult to get people to want to be recorded and posted on a public area. Anywho, deuces, this your nigga Sam.